Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to give you an impartial review when I am covering 5 best sashimi knives in the market, which are the best for you considering some unavoidable factors that you might miss out without watching this video. Here, I am trying to help you out to find the best from a plenty of irrelevant products. If you want more information and updated pricing of the products mentioned in the video, be sure to check the links in the description below. So, let's get started. Number 1. Our overall best pick is Mercer Culinary Sashimi Knife. For those that love the precise angles, razor sharpness, and traditional design of Asian knives, Mercer Cutlery offers excellence and performance at an affordable price. The Yanagi Sashimi knife has a very thin blade profile that is similar to the Western slicer and carving knife. This type of Asian knife is used to prepare fish fillets from thick to paper-thin slices. The extra-long Yanagi sashimi knife will slice even big or wide whole fish fillets with a single stroke action, leaving you uniformly thick pieces. Get creative and prepare your own sushi rolls or sashimi sampler plates. Maybe break out some cream cheese to make some smoked salmon canapes or lox and bagels. You will have no trouble slicing your fish for such dishes. This Yanagi sashimi knife from the Mercer Asian Knives collection will delight you with its sharpness and quality of manufacture. And you will have plenty of money left to go out and buy a bunch of fresh fish. Mercer Asian Knives collection 12 inches Yanagi sashimi knife features superior high carbon, stain-free German steel blade construction, traditional Japanese razor-sharp blade shape and honing, extra long, very thin blade profile, blade angles 6 degrees one side, 15 degrees opposite side, tapered, single-edge finish ground and honed by stone, excellent edge retention, traditional handles of balsam wood. Sashimi Yanagi knife, also known as Sujihiki knife, equivalent to Western slicer and carving knife, perfectly designed to prepare fish fillets, sushi fish, and extra thin smoked salmon slices. Number 2. Our second best pick is Japan Bargain Japan's extra long sashimi knife. This is an excellent Chinese chef's knife. It is very light and can be sharpened to a razor edge. The steel is not as hard as some Japanese knives, but not quite as soft as the typical Western chef's knife. This is a good balance. It stays very sharp under heavy use, but you can still easily maintain the edge at home. Harder steels are harder to sharpen, and this does not suffer from their tissue. It arrives with the typical Japanese factory edge, so will need to have a proper Western edge put on by a knowledgeable knife sharpener. Be aware that it is a Japanese knife-making tradition to not presume to know the kind of edge that you, the customer, want. Once that edge is on, you can maintain it to razor sharpness using a ceramic honing rod. Do not use a steel honing rod if you have one. Please throw it away, as they are not really recommended anymore for maintaining an edge. It is not made of the same kind of stainless steel that many European knives are made from, and it will rust if you leave it soaking or with water, food on it for prolonged periods. Also, be aware that it is not a cleaver. Those are made of thicker, softer steel, have much more weight, are sharpened to an axe edge, and are intended for cutting hard items like bones and coconuts. All in all, this is an excellent chef's knife for the price. I use it daily and love it. My knife shop sharpener, who used to be a chef, also loves it and thinks it's a great deal. More tips: when you have it sharpened, have the spine rounded so that it does not cause a callus to form on your knife hand. Unrounded spines are common among all knives except for very high-end, expensive ones. I also find it is well suited to use with a pinch grip. Number 3. Our third best pick is Yoshihiro Shiroko Sushi Sashimi Chef Knife. Whether you are crafting your first sushi roll, preparing some nigiri, or you are a long-time sushi and sashimi creator, you need the right knife to get the right slice. Even the amateur at home, recreating their favorite sushi and sashimi, needs a decent knife. A sushi knife is key to creating a roll worthy of serving to friends and family. The right blade guarantees clean, professional cuts on each sushi roll, slice of sashimi or beautifully assembled nigiri. And, say goodbye to rolls sticking to your blade, mangled ingredients, and squashed rolls. Before we jump into 3 of our favorite sushi blades, there are a few things to cover about the qualities to look for in a great sushi knife. Pros: it has an ultra-sharp, high-grade carbon steel blade forged with iron, which creates kasumi or mist patterns on the blade. The blade is handcrafted with a combination of flat and concave grinds, which protects the food's texture and taste when slicing. Comes with a gorgeous sire, a rosewood sheath. Cons: not suitable for nutshells, frozen food, or bones. The carbon might oxidize if not maintained regularly. Number 4. Our 4th best pick is Seto Japanese Chef Sashimi Knives. Seto traditional Elite Series knives are suitable for professional chefs who has been looking for fine yanagiba or hocho but less maintenance than traditional high-carbon made hocho. Plywood bowls to quality blades of forged steel. Processing and fluorine coating and concave to fit the balance between the cutting edge and the handle of the knife. Features a black slip moniker. Very comfortable, very beautifully made. Wrought forging Damascus. Fit is great, edge sharpness is outstanding. Slip. Seto knives have a long history in Japan. A company founded by a master sword maker, whose desire was to make the greatest living blades in his country. Yoshi Seto trained with the top sword makers of his day, and made a name for himself that is still known in present-day Japan. Even though he is no longer alive, his company is still carrying on his tradition of making the best swords and knives possible, each which is made with beauty and elegance. Seto knives are high-quality blades of forged steel sold at very affordable prices. Beautiful pieces for both professional chefs and cooks at home in Japan. Metal forging is appreciated as art, rather than work. The forging of blades is an ancient technique that is still employed today. Features: handmade in Seki, Japan. Quality blades of forged steel. Produced by Mr. Yoshinari Knife. Seto Yoshi Knife representative is a member of the USA. The Knives Makers Guild. Union Custom Knife is a testament to the world's largest manufacturer of kitchen knives and reliable technology. Jai Producer Yoshinari Mr. Seto. Goodness of sharpness, but it is a matter of course, the beauty of the finish is excellent. Number 5. Last but not the least, our 5th best pick is Yoshihiro Hi-It Yanagi Sushi Sashimi Japanese Chef Knife. I purchased this knife a few months ago, and since then I have put it through the rigors of daily usage and examination. In the end, I can now say with a clear conscience that anyone who purchases this knife and understands its purpose will be very pleased with the results. Both in the kitchen and on the workbench, this knife excels in usability and is a treat to sharpen and maintain. With proper technique, this knife slices cleanly and effortlessly through delicate fish protein. If you have never used a knife like this before, you will be surprised at how easily it will also slice through other boneless proteins such as chicken, pork, or beef. Please take care to show the edge some respect and not try to cut through bones or other hard objects that could chip and damage the blade. Certain users may not be comfortable or even familiar with a knife that is ground to a single edge as this one is. Be aware that this not only impacts your technique on the cutting board but also requires some consideration and finesse when it comes time to sharpen. Do not waste your money ruining this knife by putting it through an electric sharpener or something equally ridiculous. This knife longs for some quality time on a nice set of water stones to keep it razor sharp and always slicing at its best. So, grab this while you can. Be sure to check the links in the description below. That's all for this review. Feel free to share your feedback, like, comment and share our video. Do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get more videos like this in future. Thanks for watching.